On February 1st, the Romeoville Coed Cheer team earned a spot in the IHSA State Championship at the Farmington sectional as a large team, making their 5th consecutive state qualification. Additionally, the team has claimed the Southwest Prairie Conference Championship for the past 3 years. Head coach Tyeler DelRose, in her first year as HC, has been coaching at Romeoville for 5 years. She shared her thoughts on transitioning into the head coach role, highlighting her gratitude for the team's growth.
So actually the former head coach, Chrissy Kinder, she was awesome. She was the best mentor ever, and she made the transition actually really seamless. She helped me set up everything this year. She's always checking on me, so it hasn't been that bad. The kids trust me, and we work really well together because I've had a lot of them for all 4 years. So that's made a huge difference. When I can't be hands-on, they know they have to do their part. They're always ready to work even if I'm not there, which is really helpful.
She also addressed each group, starting with the seniors, the cheerleaders who moved up to varsity, and finally, the senior boys.
The 3 seniors that I've had since their freshman year, that is Ella and Ashley, their freshman year, they were all just so intimidated. They saw these seniors, they were so scared of them, they had no idea what to do. It was their first year cheering, and now they're the best leaders on the team. It's been very impressive to watch them grow into these confident, beautiful, just overly excited seniors that all of the rest of their teammates look up to and talk to. The couple of athletes that I've gotten throughout the years, the JV kids that moved up to varsity, like Rylee and Ava and Jocelyn, they have completely stepped up from JV to varsity. And then my senior boys, they have just been a joy to have. I've been so lucky to coach these boys. They're all football players, and they just happen to want to try something new this year. And thank goodness they did, because they bring a huge light to the team. They make practice so much fun. They have the best jokes, even when they're annoying jokes at the wrong time, but I really do appreciate having them.
If you haven't seen the Romeoville cheer team this season, don't worry. DelRose arranged interviews with cheerleaders in groups, so you know where to watch them during the state finals. Seniors Rylee, Jocelyn, and Ellie shared their hopes of making it to day 2 of the competition and reflected on the hard work they have put in so far.
I feel like it's just a mental game. Like, we're very capable of doing all of it, but we've just had so many injuries and like adversity over the season that we've had to get over. So I feel like it's just like helping each other realize that like we can do it and we can like make it to day 2 of state, hopefully. So I feel like we just need to be there for each other.
Yeah, I do think we can make it to day 2, just because like we've overcome like a lot of things that not a lot of teams have like gone through this season. And I just feel like it's like really cool how we're able to like push through everything and like still be like able to like compete and do really good.
For me, I feel like we all need to just feel really prepared. So even though sometimes it's not super fun, our coach will make us rep things out until like we're literally like super sore, but it really is so helpful, and in the end everything is so worth it because we did make it to state, and this is the first year that I'm like 100% confident that we will make it to day 2 because of how hard we pushed.
This year, all the boys on the team have been learning on the fly. Mark and Michael talked about why they joined a team and the thrill of being a part of this sport.
We learned real quickly to be on varsity we were all friends from the beginning, and they kind of just like convinced us to do it, so we thought it was really fun. And since we got here, it's been just like so fun, full of adrenaline and everything.
It's been a great time. The ladies have invited us very well, and it's just been a fun journey all along. Yeah, I think the whole team has worked really hard, so I think we really deserve it.
A standout feature of the team this year is the stunt group, consisting of Ty, Ella, Lesli, and Lily. What makes this group unique is that they all came together and learned to perform as a team in just 3 short weeks. They discussed their rapid progress and their victory at conference.
At the start of the year, we were not a stunt group. We've had a lot of injuries over here, so we kind of came together a couple weeks ago, and I don't know, we just kind of worked through everything. A lot of reps, and yeah, we had to correct a lot of little mistakes to kind of get where we are now.
Lesli came in and she was an alternate, so we had her in for one competition and then she came out and she's been in ever since. So it's been a lot of working back and forth with different people, but I think we come out in the end to be one of the strongest groups on the team with only working together for about 3 weeks now. The first 2 weeks we were together, our competitions, we actually dropped our stunt on both of them. But then at conference, that was the first time we've hit all of our stunts, and we pulled it together and we won conference. It was really hard at practice, but we made it work.
It was just like a lot of back and forth. You know, I was off the mat and like coming on the mat, you know, having to like get put in for like one day, and then I would have to go and like stunt. So it was just a lot of like hard work and pushing through.
Abigail, Vanessa, and Mia spoke about how their bond has grown since the start of the season and how they supported each other along the way.
Well, since summertime, we've been like working together with like our stunts, and we've all grown a lot, and we've become like really consistent with a lot of our stunts.
I feel like the best way to like grow with each other is like being able to handle criticism from each other and not just being like sugarcoating everything. And I feel like that's made us really close. Like, we're very comfortable with being honest with each other and like telling each other if something's not working. And I think that's really helped us grow, not only as cheerleaders, but also like as friends.
Seniors Ashley and Ava, now leaders of the team, reflected on their journey from upperclassmen to trusted leaders.
A lot of our lows came from every Thursday, Friday, we had a new injury. Someone was off the mat, something happened, so we were constantly reworking our routine. It started to get more comfortable towards the end, and then it would just kind of switch all up on us, so that was rough. And then
some of our highs for this season, I would probably say, are back-to-back-to-back conference championship. And obviously making it to state for a 4th year in a row this year as seniors is very exciting, and we're ready to be back.
They also discussed the importance of earning trust and changing into leadership roles.
So with 2 coaches, it was a lot easier to kind of get everyone where they're supposed to be. There was like one coach would work with one group, another one with another. And now it's very much, if one part needs special attention, we kind of have to step up and get the rest of the team to be doing something that's helpful towards the team. That works at comps, at practice, kind of in all areas. We have to kind of be backup coaches when she's not focused on exactly what we're doing, so that we can all be working as hard as we can.
I wouldn't have wanted to cheer with anybody else this season other than this current team.
Yeah, this is, I don't want to say the best team I've had, but it's real close.
DelRose also emphasized that the cheerleaders are students first and spoke about the moment she knew the team was destined for the state finals.
I have 2. The first favorite, it's not even a memory, it's just a huge accomplishment. Every single one of these athletes has been eligible or on honor roll this entire year. So we have a full year program. We start in the fall and we go all the way through March. So every single week we get a grade pull, and every single one of them every single week has been more than eligible. They're honor roll, they're high honor roll, they're in the NHS, they're part of all these leadership clubs. They lead the fan sections when they're not in them sidelines themselves. So that's a huge accomplishment, knowing I can trust them to be students first and then athletes later. The second is last weekend we had our sectional competition. We were down at Farmington High School, and they were finishing their last, 20 seconds of the routine. It was the best last 20 seconds I've ever felt, knowing they did everything they needed to go to state. I knew that when they finished that routine, I kind of just dropped to the floor and I was like, they did it. They felt it, and then they got off the mat and they were hugging and crying. They were just so happy, and as a coach, that's all I can ask for, that they did their part and they got to feel it.
She's extremely proud of her team.
I am so lucky to be their coach. I am privileged to work with a group of athletes that want it just as bad as I do, but also just love each other so hard. They try so hard, and I am unbelievably lucky to coach people who just sit here and they're working when I'm not with them. I've talked to you this entire time, and they've been doing things the entire time. So I am lucky, I love them, and I'm really excited for this weekend with them.
The Romeoville Spartans co-ed cheer team will compete in the IHSA State Finals on February 7th and 8th at the Grosinger Motors Arena in Bloomington. Good luck, Spartans. I'm Claude Martinez reporting for Will Cook County News.